Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials on Mondays and Wednesdays, and on Fridays I do fabulous drag looks because Fridays are a drag. Okay. In today's video, I'm very excited to introduce you to the brand new palette from Gourmande Girls Cosmetics. Christina is my good friend, so we're going to be doing this multichrome watercolor inspired painting on my face using many of these shades. Actually, these are multichromes, guys, so this palette is amazing. I'm going to swatch it so you're gonna see everything and see how I created this odd kind of painting look. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of all new videos I upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live on some Mondays. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So thank you so much, Christina, for sending me this palette. You're my good friend, I love you, and thank you for sending over this goodness just before it got released. So Christina is the owner of Gourmande Girls Cosmetics. If you guys don't know, a lot of you know her, of course. So I'm looking at her website right now. The palette is 12 shades, and it's all multichromes and duochrome, and it's $54.99. Yes, it does seem like a lot, but when you break down cost per eyeshadow, it's actually less than buying some brands single multichromes that could go up to like $18. I've seen all kind of crazy prices. So this is what it looks like. Christina says it's inspired by watercolor paintings because her mother is an artist, and I decided to go with that kind of look, you know, not just the eyeshadow look, but also a watercolor painting look inspired by the front of the palette, and also to order her mom because, you know, watercolor painting on my eyeballs. And we're gonna swatch this right away, and I'm not gonna do the swatches off camera. I'm gonna do it right in front of your eyeballs. Like, this palette is amazeballs, and we're gonna do it. So you can't really appreciate it like this. You have to see it. You have to see it in swatches. So this is pure. This is Astrid. Ah, look at that. Oh, girl. Exquisite. Ah, Radiance. Ethereal. Oh, that is beautiful. Nova. Shangri-La. Lucent. Dream. Lunar. Oh, look at that. Indigo and Emerge. So these are the shades. I'm going to turn off my ring light, zoom in, and turn off the light so you can actually see. I don't know if it's better. I think it's better. I'm not sure if I was able to capture the shift in the video because, like, I turned the light off and it seemed like it was worse. I turned it on. I hope you guys can see it. The shifts are amazing. They all shift in 2, some of them 3 shades. And I just keep looking and I can't stop. This is so beautiful. Some of my favorites are blues and purples. And these 2, oh my god, all of them. I can't pick a favorite because they're so freaking stunning. I'm like, I'll lose my SHIT. So you can use Elaina Glam discount code for 10% off, and you can snatch this palette with the discount code. I mean, I just keep looking at myself just for my own entertainment because this is really delicious. This palette is the bomb, and everybody needs it. So you can see all the shifts in my eyeballs. So we're gonna be doing this look. I'm gonna put some of this on fast forward because it's a lot of work, but it did not take me that long. It's just like playing with splashes of color and most of it I use Christina mattes as well, and some of the water activated paints. So let's get right, let's get on with it. I think it's one of those rare occasions that I don't like anything. It's very rarely that I remove look, but I removed the look from this eye because it kind of went out of control, and I'm like, this looks just like the bruise. It kind of still looks like a bruise, but this is inspired by this. It kind of does look like that, doesn't it? So I'm going to use all Christina's mattes, and also, of course, I'm going to use a lot of these to create like a pastel kind of watercolor fantasy. So I'm going to start with the mattes that we're not reviewing, but I already reviewed these palettes on my channel. I'm going to start with Elaina Noir, the black one. It's kind of a roughly a halo eye, not really, but you know, rough shape and a lot of smudgy things. I've got ABH primer on, so this doesn't have to be neat. It's kind of like just blobs of black. So I'm starting to create spots for the watercolor thingy. So now we're going to continue with splotches of color. Good thing about this, the eyes don't have to be symmetrical because this painting actually probably would be a good idea not to make them too symmetrical. So I'm gonna use at that time of the year the purple, the blues, and the greens from here. And from Spectra, I'm going to use pinkish, these two pink shades, pretty much all. Just to use all Christina's stuff because I love her and I love her formula. You scared the out of me. Okay. So there was a little brief interruption as usual. The kitten decided to attack. I almost lost my crap. He just jumped on my lap. I didn't expect it. So the good thing about the watercolor, there's not much blending, it's like blobs of things, so just kind of a easy cloudy blend. So I'm going to connect this in the middle. I'm thinking just to continue to create kind of a full blend here, because why not? This is a creative makeup. This is not eye makeup look. But this can be perfected later. For now, it's just a sketch. So in the middle, for the halo part, I'm just going to paint all the ethereal colors, some of them. So here's the theory. Where there's blue, I'll put something bluish. And where it's pink, I'm blend with something pinkish. Green, something greenish. So it's kind of a blend of a few of them. So create this kind of a, I don't know what this looks like a oil slick almost, so it should look interesting. I might just go for Dream. Has a little orange reflect, so it's very nice. This part, and on the bottom under it I'm gonna put Indigo. Ooh, that one's beautiful too. All of this have different reflect, which you cannot see in the palette if you're looking straight at the palette. But when you use it on eyelids, it's something special. Oh, the dream. Okay, now we're gonna go here with something blue, probably Nova. And I'm using different colors here. On this eye, I use more of these two shades. I use Radiance and Lucent. And here I'm using Nova. Probably gonna use Lucent on the bottom here. There we have it. And here it doesn't really matter. We'll see. I could put something darker, Shangri-La. I'll clean the brush, make sure I don't contaminate. And we'll put Shangri-La here. Of course, Shangri-La sounds like Shangela. And Christina actually pointed it out. It sounds like my baby name. And it was so sweet. I'm like, there goes my baby name. So this one is bluish, this one is greenish. Underneath, I'm going to put more of a green tones, clean the brush. And we're gonna go with Lucent and Radiance. They have both a little green reflect. So I'm gonna put Lucent here. That is such a beautiful shade. And I'm going to put Radiance right next to it. Has a little more pinkish shade. Ah, this is so stunning. And you can see definitely two of them next to each other. And no, this is not how you wear eyeshadow. You shouldn't wear eyeshadow next to each other underneath your eye. It's not flattering, but this is a fantasy look. And it helps you see all of the reflect of all the colors, right? I look completely crazy, but that's the point. It's art. It's painting. So I roughly painted some eyeliner. I put gel liner in the waterline and set it with black eyeshadow because there's no precision. That's why I went with this one. Something from BoxyCharm. It's called Big Fat Liner. I'm surprised it's not dry yet. And I'm using Midas Cosmetics water activated liner. Oops, and I spilled all of the water, of course. Oh well. And we're gonna create kind of little texture spots here. This is kind of a rough brush. It's not very soft, so it creates kind of streaks. So I'm using this brush to create texture. So I did some foundation and just a basic contour. I used Kimchi Chic Mercedes blush, the pink one, and I used some eyeshadow over it. So these actually look great. Dream, it's perfect for the blushy tone. I wouldn't use it on regular makeup, but for the, you know, fantasy, like oil slick. And here I used Pure and a little bit of Astrid. So I'm gonna go the same thing on this side. So this is what Dream looks like. That is beautiful. And I'm gonna go with Pure. I feel like Fingers for this is best because, you know, especially in the oil slick painting like this, it's very, very abstract. I'm gonna put a little Astrid here. See? Kind of gives you a little bit of a fantasy. And a little more Pure. And a little more Dream. So when you turn around, you see all this oil slick reflects. I'll put Pure in the middle because we're going for the extra look. And I'm using Midas Cosmetics palettes, the cake liners, this one and the neon one. And I'm gonna create more of a lines to create more resemblance of a water painting, like a sleek kind of colors, but not quite blended. So I got a little running paint here. This will give it more of a painting look and less of a I have a bruised eyeballs. Use pastel green. So let's go over everything and add some splashes. Make sure I don't cover up all the shiny bits and pieces, but I'm gonna dip my brush into the white. I'm not lifting the palette, same Midas Cosmetics. And we're just gonna spray. So here we go, the finished look. Yeah, I know I wore this headpiece for the Blend Bunny look, but I think it goes. It's like very vampy, like very movie, a runway, whatever that is. It's art. So there you have it. So you can really clearly see all the multichrome shades and all the reflex. When I turn around, you can see all the shades changing colors. And even the cheeks. You can see the pink going to the green and gold. This eyeshadow palette is just like a must. I know this is the companion palette, not a standalone, but it's like you need to have it, guys. It is so, so good. I added some streaks too, like I went crazy with the streaks and paint splashes, so I splashed myself pretty much everywhere. I put black Maybelline lipstick on, and I put a little bit of ombre with the discontinued Color Drain lipstick, Heart of Stone, kind of grayish. And then I put Ethereal shades in the middle. I put Astrid right in the middle, and on the sides of it I put Nova. Nova is like a blue-purple, so it's perfect. So all shining, you can see all the radiance and all the colors. So it's actually a very good display of this palette, I think, in my humble opinion. It's a very odd painting, but you know, it works. So let me know what you guys think. Have you picked it up? Christina and I were live on Monday. Christina, me, and Danny. And during the live, she had a special discount on 15% off. But you can use Elaina Glam code for 10% off. I'm going to link the palette and the website below in the description box. A lot of you know Christina, and you've seen her on my lives. She's the sweetest person, and her formula is the bomb. It's amazing. So go shop gourmandegirlscosmetics.com and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Like this video and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and I go live some Mondays. So follow me on social media. All the links are down below, as well as my Patreon group. So huge thank you to all my patrons. Thank you guys so much for your help and your support. I love you all, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!